Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. As you guys know, I own a Pagani, and we're gonna be talking about the Magger68 today. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So to get this video started, I just want to say that Luminkey did send me this keyboard out for review. That doesn't in any way, shape, or form affect my opinion. And as you guys know, I try to be as open and unbiased when talking about everything, no matter who sends it. So with that being said, let's get started. So to start off, we're gonna talk about this keyboard's build quality. We're using a full aluminum case. You're getting a really nice, not super tall front end of the keyboard. I believe it's around 16 millimeters. You're getting that really nice dip in the front where you're not gonna have really just any issues typing on it for long periods of time like I do when editing videos or arguing people on Twitter all day. It works really well for both of those. When it comes to the keycaps, you're getting a really nice thick inner shell. It feels really nice and thick to type on. They don't feel flimsy whatsoever. And we take them off and give them a little bit of squeeze. There's no flexing at all, as they're really nice and well supported. And so far, I've had no complaints with it. The switches this keyboard are using is going to be the Gateron Jade Pros for their professional line. And then they have their performance line, which is using the White Pros. Both are excellent switches, rated for around the same things, 100,000 clicks, 3.5 millimeters of actuation from top to bottom, from 0.2 to 3.5. The Jade Whites are a little bit lighter, weighing only 30 grams of force to use. And the other Jade Pros are a little bit heavier, which is why I prefer them, which are 36 grams of force. The Jade Pros were really nice and thoughtful to type on. Here's a quick sound test so you can see how it sounds. And then when you're going over just the general gaming performance, this keyboard has been tested by a couple of my friends that I trust a lot when it comes to performance, like AimAdapt, and he says the keyboard's latency is of that, if not better than a Wooting. I do trust his opinion, but if you do not agree with that, please let me know what your thoughts are on that in the comments. But in just my general use, it feels better than the 68G, does not feel better than the 88G. And that's because you are getting 8,000 hertz polling rate. I believe it's also scanning, but it doesn't feel as good, doesn't feel as responsive, doesn't feel as fluid as something like the 88G or the HM80, which are like my two go-to boards if I want the best of the best in terms of performance, in terms of build quality, in terms of everything. Out the box, you are getting a couple of spare keycaps alongside a keycap holder and a cable. It's nothing really out the ordinary. You're not getting a really grandiose unboxing experience like you did with the 80H E-Zinc alloy, but you are getting just something nice to, I guess, put your keyboard back in if you're not using it. I'm never gonna put the keyboard back in its box. As you see, I have a table of keyboards that I like to swap between, so I'm just gonna continue using that. So talking about the software, you're getting all the basic features of a Hall Effect software. You can adjust your actuation, you can adjust your rapid trigger set, you can adjust your dynamic keystroke alongside SOCD, and all just the basic functions. They also have Mod Tap, they also have Rappy Snappy. They're not calling it any of those exact things. They're calling it MT, and they're calling it RS, and they're calling it SOCD, which is SOCD's SOCD. But it is overall a really nice, well-rounded software. There are talks in the work of there being a web-based software, but as of right now, you can only download the actual drivers. And as much as I'm a big fan, I actually just prefer web-based softwares. The driver feels really nice and it feels like a web-based software. It's super lightweight and really easy to run and not really going to kill your CPU, just even have open in the background. And overall, I do think it's a really nice, well-rounded keyboard. I've been using it for the last 2 to 3 weeks now, and it just feels incredible in terms of build quality, in terms of typing feel. I really don't want to sound like a shill or sound like someone who is trying to sell a product here, because I genuinely do enjoy it. There will not be any affiliate links in the description, just to kind of help prove the point that I actually genuinely enjoy this keyboard. But do I really think it's worth it? At that $150 price point, it's pretty much outperforming everything at its price point, including the Polar Pro in terms of build quality, including the CK75 in terms of that build quality. It's really just it coming in a full aluminum case that sells it for me. It really just makes it feel nice and premium compared to the keyboards at the market that are using aluminum top shells or using full plastic cases, and they don't feel as premium and well-rounded overall. Alongside using Jade Pros out the box for the $150 price point, it's just really hard to sit here and say that it's not a good keyboard when it just is. That's gonna be my thoughts. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. We are very, 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 very close to 5K. There will be a massive giveaway happening. So don't forget to go hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification for when that giveaway will get announced. And we will have another episode of The Right Click, I promise you. But thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.